Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Welcome to this video walkthrough of Scale Speed Garage File Pack 009. This is the February file pack, available now through March 25th, 2022 for Scale Speed Garage members. Scale Speed Garage is the place online for all things model car and truck 3D printed. Members to Scale Speed Garage get access to how-to videos and tutorials. They get access to troubleshooting help, to tools, downloads, and online calculators, an exclusive online members community and forum with like-minded model builders who are also adding 3D printing to their modeling hobby. And Scale Speed Garage members also get monthly download file packs of STL files that they can take and 3D print at home to add to their 3D modeling. And members also receive access to a request channel to tell us what files they want us to provide. In this file pack, we will be taking a look at all of the files that are available in this month's download pack. If you're not yet a member, go and check us out at www.scalespeedgarage.com. Let's check out this file pack, shall we? Alright, so SSG009, the February 2022 file pack, available now through March 25th for you. We are looking at the past. We are going vintage on this file pack. A bunch of great diorama details for your vintage car and shop dioramas, as well as a kit that I think a lot of you are going to love. It's a kit that we've been asked to make available in file format, and so for this month we are doing so. We'll look at that one at the end, but first we will start off with the vintage Hobart welder. This is a vintage arc welder, and this also comes with an oxygen and acetylene tank and a cutting torch. If you were around in the garage for the early November file pack, then you've seen these tanks and this torch before. We released them also with the modern welding kit, but now we're giving you the vintage welding kit. Next up, another multi-piece kit is the Eco Air tire flater. This is a tire air pump from the 1930s, 1940s. And this comes in 3 separate files for you to ease detailing and printing and assembly. So that is the stand, the pump body itself, and then the hand crank to change the tire pressure that you want to achieve. Next up, in the same vein, from the late 1920s, early 30s, we have a Bennett Model 150 gas pump, complete with a 1930s style gas pump handle, the Visigauge flow gauge, as they called it, and your choice of plain or detailed globes. The plain globe we provide in case you want to use any of the decals that we are making available as a separate download for this file pack in 3 different brands. We're doing Sinclair, Gulf, and Mobil, kind of 3 classic petrol brands, 3 classic gas station brands. So we have the plain if you want to print the decal sheet that we're providing on some decal paper and go that route. If you would rather paint everything, then we have given you globes detailed with Sinclair branding, Gulf branding, and Mobil branding to make painting those details a little bit easier for you. If you want something a little bit newer but still vintage, we've done a second gas pump for you. This is the Wayne Model 100A from the early 1950s. This one kind of has a little bit of an Art Deco style to it. But again, this one is a multi-piece kit. Both of these gas pumps are hollow for ease of printing, so you're not going to waste a ton of resin. You're not going to be trying to support and print a big solid hunk of resin, so these should print very nicely for you. We will, in the second part of this video, if you're a Scale Speed Garage member, we will look at slicing and supporting and orientation suggestions for all of these files. But these should print very nicely for you. These are designed, as everything that we design for you, to be optimized for 3D printing. So you'll see that again, for ease of printing and detailing, we have made this a multi-piece kit, so the globe is separate. This is a different globe as well, a different style globe from the one that's on the Bennett that we just looked at. We also have a different style, a 1950s style gas pump handle here as well. And then again, we've gone ahead with the same three brands, same three classic gasoline brands for the globes if you want to paint these rather than use the decals. So the Sinclair, the Gulf, and the Mobil as well. And I don't know about all of y'all, but right now, in the depths of winter here in Colorado, it is freezing, and I am dreaming about summer. I'm dreaming about vacations. I'm dreaming about camping and being outdoors. And I'm sure many of you are in the same boat as well. And for that, the final part of this big February file pack is our full Airstream camper trailer kit. This Airstream trailer is designed to be a 21-foot trailer in kind of 1/24th to 1/25th scale. We actually designed this to fit kind of right in the middle between 1/24th and 1/25th scale for you. So if you're printing it in 1/24th scale, it's going to be about a 20-foot camper, 19.5-foot camper. If you're printing it in 1/25th, it's going to be just a little bit bigger in scale. It's going to be a 21-foot camper, but we really wanted it to be versatile for both of those scales, and it will look to scale behind both a 1/24th or a 1/25th truck. So let's take a look at this. This is 25 to 30 some odd, I believe 30 pieces actually here in this kit. And we have split the body shell up into multiple pieces. You can print this on printers as small as a 5.5-inch screen printer. If you have a Frozen Sonic Mini or another printer that's very small like that, you're probably not going to be able to print the body pieces of this kit. But we've printed this successfully on everything down to our 5.5-inch Keydetech Shadow. But it'll print, all of these pieces will print just fine on a printer like a Elegoo Mars 2 Pro, or if you have a larger printer like a Saturn or a Photon Mono X, you're totally golden. This will all print for you. You will, of course, have to print this over multiple prints, but we will look again in the second part of this video for Scale Speed Garage members on our suggestions on how to orient these parts, how to support them and slice them and get them ready for printing. So let's take a look at this Airstream trailer. So this thing is vintage style all the way around. It is designed such that you will need a few additional bits and pieces for completing the build as you desire. Some of that will include needing some aluminum tube or rod for the axle, and some aluminum or styrene tube for supporting the table on the inside. We'll look at that in just a moment. And then as well some clear acetate, clear plastic, or even clear plastic packaging to create the windows for this trailer. But let's take a look here. So you will see that we have the full body shell of the trailer with window openings. The door is separate and on hinges. The body shell itself is split into 8 pieces, 4 pieces for the top and 4 pieces for the bottom. So we can start removing some of those and looking inside. So you will see there's kind of a, we split it front to back and left to right and then top to bottom to give us those 8 pieces of the body shell. And those do have tabs and kind of some bracing built in to ease assembly. But if we remove some of these shell pieces, you can now see the interior. We have a fully detailed shower and bathroom setup. This wall here with the shower included, that prints as one piece. And then we have a separate piece for the camp toilet, for the bathroom sink, the head sink. If we flip around over here, we have a mattress. The base of the bed is built into the rear floor pan of the camper. We have a dresser, which is a separate piece. A pantry, which is a separate piece. A dresser, which is a separate piece. If we remove the front parts of the shell, we have a galley, the kitchen, which is a separate piece. We have the faucet for the galley for ease of printing. That's its own separate piece, so you don't have to worry about trying to support that and clip away a bunch of supports for that thin little faucet when you're printing the galley. There is a separate cast iron skillet here for some extra detail. The stove detail is built into the galley. We have left and right benches. We have a front bulkhead. We have this table piece, which again, like I mentioned, will require some styrene or aluminum tube just for that upright, for that piece there. Again, the door is its own separate piece. The wheels and tires are their own separate files. The rear bumper is its own separate piece. And then we have a front and a rear for the chassis / floor pan of the trailer. The tires, you will see when you download this file pack, the tires actually are more detailed than that. I have the detail hidden here just for fast rendering, but those tires are fully detailed, and again, those are a separate piece from the wheels. The wheels you'll see are detailed with lug nuts and a valve stem. You're also getting the propane tank file to put a couple propane tanks up at the front of this thing. There is the bulkhead piece here. That's its own separate file. And then we also have a vintage Coleman cooler and a Weber kettle grill as well for you to print to really finish out the scene here. So again, I'm super excited to offer this for you guys, and I look forward to seeing what you do with this kit and this build. Thank you guys again for watching this video walkthrough of the files in Scale Speed Garage 009. If you like what you see and you're a model car and truck builder who has gotten into 3D printing, but you're looking to grow your skills and find a place for all these great file downloads, or if you're a model car and truck builder who has not yet added 3D printing but is interested in what 3D printing can do for your hobby, and you're looking for a place to get all of the information that you need to get started all in one place, come check us out at www.scalespeedgarage.com. While you're there, fill out the information in the orange box, sign up for our email list, and you will get a copy of our 3D printing buyer's guide for model car and truck builders. You will get a free file pack download with our super detailed twin screw supercharger, and you'll get access to a bunch of free great content about 3D printing to help you get started. Once again, that is scalespeedgarage.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, happy modeling and keep building your dreams.